Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly love reading for June 25th to July 1st of 2018. So let's see what's going on with you this week. Same spread I did for you for last week. Let's look into your recent past events. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Recent past events. So maybe last week there were money opportunities. Many of you were working a lot, focused on material wealth, new things coming in. Maybe an offer from a romantic partner, someone that you work with, but this is an opportunity for growth. So some of you have gone through that's where you're putting your energy into. All right, so let's see what's coming in this week. The overall theme for this week for Taurus: money issues. Now sometimes if things are going through, you receive some money, receive a payment or something like that, something that you've been waiting on last week. Now you have issues with kind of losing it, having to pay somebody back, borrowing money from somebody, or just a loan not going through, something not getting off the ground like you want. So an obstacle may be in the way this week when it comes to something, a goal that you want, health, fitness. It could be many different things, and maybe you're dealing with children. It could be an issue with trying to work with your love interest or romantic partner if it's pertaining to children, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, somebody that you might be dealing with. So plans may be kind of a bit strained this week. So let's see what is the energy of person coming towards you this week for Taurus. Energy of person coming towards Taurus. Whoa, okay, we have two things that pop out. So we have a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and then we have Temperance here in reverse. So angry about something. When your plans are not working out, when someone is not working or on board with your plan, you may be very annoyed with that person. The King of Cups in reverse could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, someone that you are not agreeing with. It could be your romantic partner, it could be someone outside of your connection with somebody. It could be issues of drinking, drugs, alcohol, things like that could be going on, where that could cause a breakdown in your relationship, whether it's you or your romantic partner that has these issues. And I feel like being very angry or hostile with that particular person, or they're angry and hostile with you. So your tempers may flare. Whoever you might be dealing with is not happy with things that are not going right, especially if it has to do with career and finances, and the way that you two may struggle with that connection, that keeps you from making plans for the future. So that could be an issue. It doesn't have to be that specifically, but that's what it looks like a little bit here. So it could be with the Sagittarius as well for some. Now your response to that person or energy coming towards you, your response for Taurus. Trying to work together, you're trying to maybe address certain issues, you're trying to be friends with that person, at least start out that way. Whatever has been holding you two back. And we have 3 Pentacle cards showing up, so it's very clear what's going on. So a lot of you may have a plan with a specific person. If it's not with someone, if you're not with somebody, this is you working on yourself right now, and kind of maybe you had a falling out with somebody that you detached from. And it doesn't have to be a water sign, whoever I mentioned, but this is like working on yourself, growth, whatever it might be, plans that you want to move forward. You're trying to do something, take a different route, do something that you didn't do before, because something doesn't seem to be working in the way that you did it in the past. So trying something different. All right, so your advice, let's see your advice for the week for Taurus. Your advice. We got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see advice for Taurus. I won't stop until I get a click, or when it's right. It's 7 of Wands. It's usually expressing how you feel about something. This tells you to not hold back so much. If you have certain beliefs that you would like to express, if you feel that something happened out of your control, if you feel like you don't have control of the way that you address certain issues, I feel like if something is not right, you have to address it to that specific person, or express it, especially if it's in a workplace. If you got something like that going on with somebody and you feel like there's some kind of discretion going on, or you're having to be cautious about opening up to somebody because you might be taken advantage of in some way, the 7 of Wands is there, especially if it has to do with an imbalance of the give and take and sharing emotionally and financially. I feel that might be an issue there, where someone's constantly dropping the ball. Maybe you feel used or whatever it might be. But the Seven of Wands is coping and trying to find courage to stand up for yourself and not just giving away because you feel like you need to. All right, and then the outcome for the week for Taurus in love. The outcome, June 25th to July 1st. The outcome. Then we have the High Priestess. There's still secrets going on. All right, still things that are not quite clear to you, and it tells you that if you do, your intuition is telling you something that is off. I feel like this is where you ask those questions when you're not receiving the response that you may want or need. Now, you don't have to automatically make assumptions, but you have to kind of put two and two together, and it comes through with a decision because the High Priestess is two. So let's look into the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? The Taurus. Six of Pentacles. It seems to me that someone is leaning on somebody else for financial aid or financial security, secret relationships or secret connections. Something is going on behind the scenes if somebody is needing help when it comes to a bad habit that they may have, something that they may be struggling with. It could be counseling with the Three of Pentacles showing up there, marriage counseling or any kind of other health related issues. It could be something there, but I feel like if someone is owing somebody money, that could be something that's going on behind closed doors. Somebody may have stolen something, you know, and is not willing to stand up or confess that they were, you know, using someone for that tactic, for that reason. So Purified High Priestess again for Taurus. Yeah, and there is like a new attraction, new chemistry with somebody, but it's still not out in the open, you know. I feel like someone is, you know, if you found out about something or something or someone. Let's just look into the romance angels here. Let's see. Romance angels for Taurus for June 25th to July 1st. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. You had this card last week as well. And for many of you, I mentioned it could be a water sign. It could be any other sign as well. But I feel like that's why the High Priestess is showing up with the Ace of Wands showing up. Something new. Either if there's a new person for your ex-partner or someone that you are dealing with is someone new. But there's still secrets going on, especially with the Six of Pentacles showing up. And it comes through with money issues, owing somebody something, somebody taking something that's not theirs, you know, those kind of things could be going on. All right, and let's see. And it could have to do with children. Messages for Taurus for June 25th, July 1st. Then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Definitely seems like to me there's someone new, and there's an ex-partner that is either you're still holding on to or they're still holding on to you in some way, and someone is aware of it, I feel. And you know, if you don't want to get caught, you know, in these things, you have to be careful about this so you can free your energy up and not, you know, have this you know, tempers flaring here. And I feel like this could be another person that you could be dealing with that realizes that this is going on. You see, if someone may be leaning on someone else for financial support in secret. So that's what it looks like to me. It's not a bad reading. So that's going to be the reading for the week, though. So I hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.